It's my present.
No, it's mine.
Hey. There are enough educational presents for everybody.
Education Today starts now.
Welcome to Education Today. I'm Tyler Smith from Ford City High School in the Armstrong School District. Today we're going to look at all kinds of games and toys that make great educational holiday gifts. Why settle for just any gift when you can buy one that will teach something? We surveyed Armstrong School District teachers and asked them what educational games and toys they would recommend for the holidays. To help us explore these gifts, I am joined by Ashton Farah from Ford City High School. First up, science games. These three were recommended by Ms. Vicki Orr, a science teacher at Ford City Junior-Senior High School.
3, 2, 1, liftoff. First, we have the Ultra Stomp rockets. The Ultra Stomp rocket is a great way to introduce young learners to the science of flight. Unlike other types of rockets, the Stomp rocket is ready to fly in minutes. Just hook up the hose to the blast pad and stand, and you're ready for blast off. Best of all, the Stomp rocket requires no battery or fuel. It costs $14.95 through www.sciencekit.com.
Second, we have K'NEX kits. These can be made into cars, bridges, simple machines, Ferris wheels, or roller coasters. All of the K'NEX sets are terrific for engineering projects and applying math, like the simple machine set or the force and motion kit that allows you to build rubber band cars. These kits are available at many department stores and toy stores, and cost depends on the size of the kit.
Next, for all you future astronomers, we have the Astroscan telescope.
This is the Astroscan telescope. To use, you're going to focus the sun or the stars here in the center and move the barrel until you can see the sun up here on flat area, the wide field of view. You'll then use this part to focus in on the sun or the stars.
Now we'll look at games that emphasize art. These two were recommended by Miss Lana Simmons, an art teacher at Elderton Junior-Senior High School.
First, we have Where Art Thou? This is an art appreciation game that combines concentration, art trivia, bingo, your favorite, and memory. The game features cards with 36 art masterpieces from 11 American museums. Ages 4 to adult can develop a visual appreciation of the classics. It's sold for less than $20 at the Carnegie Museum of Art gift shop or through Connecticut educational products company called WJ Fantasy, which can be reached online or at 203-333-5212.
Next we have the Claude Monet Jigsaw book for ages 3 to adult. Claude Monet is known as the greatest of the Impressionists. 6 of his best-loved paintings are reproduced in this jigsaw puzzle with an informative text. The game is published by the 5 Mile Press and is available online through a company called The Bookseller. That's seller with a C as in the basement cellar. The cost is $33.
Now we'll take a look at nearly a dozen games that emphasize math concepts. All of them were suggested by Armstrong School District Elementary math coach Barb Carnahan, who uses these games at her annual 3rd grade math game nights. Sounds like fun.
I bet. First we have Rush Hour. This is a fun sliding block puzzle game designed to challenge all ages. Your goal is to drive your red car out of the playing grid and escape to freedom. Set up the traffic on a game grid to match one of 40 playing cards, then shift all blocking cars and trucks out of your way. And you win. It teaches problem solving and sequential thinking skills. The cost is $15 to $20, and it's available at www.thinkfun.com, which also has a toll-free number of 1-800-468-1864.
Second, we have knockout. Add 3 numbers together to make your total. Use your best critical thinking skills to break that total into smaller numbers. Use those numbers to knock your opponents off that board while capturing numbers for yourself. A terrific confidence builder for kids who don't like math or simply want a challenge. It's for ages 6 to adult and costs about $30 through educatorsoutlet.com at their toll-free number 1-800-315-2212.
Countdown is another game for ages 6 and up. Take the math challenge with 4-way countdown game. Hone your skills in addition, subtraction, division, and multiplication as you flip wooden numbered keys. The first to flip over all 10 keys wins the game. It's for 2 to 4 players. It can be bought locally at many department stores for about $15.
The game of Muggins is sometimes called analytic aerobics for the mind. Add, subtract, multiply, and/or divide 3 numbers together in any combination. Select the answer that builds your marble color into a run or blocks your opponent's run. Use all your cunning, skill, and luck out wit and bluff out your opponents. It's for ages 8 and up and costs about $30 through educatorsoutlet.com or at their toll-free number 1-800-315-2212.
We're going to take a short break. When we return, we'll continue looking at some more great games that teach math concepts that would make terrific holiday gifts.
And remember, parents, these games are great to play with your children.
That's true.
Before I came to IUP, I had no idea what college would be like or what role I would play or where I'd be in the future. But when I came to IUP, everything changed. I met people who really made me feel like I belonged. I had great classes at a great nationally ranked university. Hi, my name's Megan Miller. I'm a fine arts major, and this is my university.
And we're back with Armstrong School District's Education Today. I'm Winnie Mitchellson along with Alyssa Prezenica, and we're both here from Ford City High School. Before the break, we said we were going to talk about some more math games and that would make fine gifts.
Next up is Mancala. Mancala could be the oldest game known to mankind. Stone Mancala boards were found in the pyramids. Mancala is played on a board with 2 rows of 6 shallow holes and 2 larger holes on each side of the board. The object? Capture as many stones as you can. It's for ages 8 and up, costs $10, and can be bought at any department store.
Blink is a lightning-fast game where 2 players race to be the first to play all of their cards. Using sharp eyes and fast hands, quickly try to match the shape, count, or color on the cards. Be the first player out of cards and win. It teaches sorting. Blink is for ages 6 and up and costs about $10 at most department stores.
Take 10 is a great addition game for beginning problem solvers. The sum of 4 number cards in a row or column has to equal 10. The player that places the last card keeps the cards to add to his score. 2 to 4 players can play this game that teaches addition to number 10. Take 10 is for ages 6 and up and costs about $11 at most any department store.
Next is the classic strategy game of Othello, which takes a minute to learn, but a lifetime to master. Players surround their opponent's discs in order to flip them over. You might feel you have a comfortable lead when all of a sudden, in a few moves you never anticipated, your opponent is suddenly flipping disc after disc to the opposite color. Othello is for ages 6 and up and costs about $15 at most any department store.
Math 24 is great for teaching mental math and problem solving and strategy. The object of this game is to mentally compute the number 24 from the 4 numbers on a game card. You can add, subtract, multiply, and divide to get to 24. Use all 4 numbers on the card, but use each number only once. Math 24 is for 8 and up. It costs about $20 at most department stores.
Attention, all code breakers. Mastermind will test your code cracking powers. The code maker sets a code of 4 colored pegs choosing from yellow, red, orange, blue, green, or white. and conceals it behind a flip-up shield. Your mission? Replicate the code in 10 moves or less. With more than 2,000 possible codes, combinations, every game is guaranteed to be a brain bender. Mastermind is for 2 players ages 8 and up. It costs $15 at most department stores.
Now, let's move to some games that emphasize reading skills. These 3 were recommended by Ms. Allison Claypool and Ms. Mary Keeney, both reading teachers at Lenape Elementary School.
Hangman is the original word guessing game. Every time you guess a letter that is not in your opponent's word, you expose another part of the hangman. When the hangman is complete, you're out of the game. But if you guess your opponent's word before you're hanged, you win. It teaches children strategies to figure out the mystery word. This game is for ages 8 to adult and costs $11 and can be bought at most any department store.
Scrabble Junior is another classic for kids. It teaches children to spell words, use a dictionary to verify spellings, and use strategies to make more than one word. One side of the game board features kid-sized words and colorful pictures. The advanced side of the game board features an open grid where children can create their own words, Scrabble style, for ages 5 and up. The cost is about $11 and is available at most department stores.
Boggle Jr. is another favorite that has been remade as the kids' game. This game contains a tray with cards printed on front and back. 3-letter words are on one side and 4-letter words on the other. Your child can spell the word on their own by covering the word up. Younger kids can keep the word visible and they can practice finding the letters and learning their alphabet. It also comes with cubes and letters on every side. Boggle Jr. costs about $14 at most department stores. Secondary librarian Connie Marr from Katanning Area Middle School recommends these books. Eldest, second of the Inheritance series, Inkspell, continuation of Inkheart, the penultimate Perel, Book 12 in the series of Unfortunate Events, Flush, by the author of Hoot.
Elementary librarian Gary Adams from Dayton Elementary School recommends these books, most of which are for grades 5 to 7. The Legend of Spud Murphy, The Spoon in the Bathroom Wall, the Junie B. Jones series, the Narnia series, Whispering to Witches, Artemis Fowl, Thunder from the Sea, Magic Tree House series, Animal Ark series. And we'll be back in a moment after this commercial break.
Hello, we're back here with the Armstrong School District's Education Today. I'm Nicole DeFeo from Ford City High School, and my guest is Tara Paris, also from Ford City High School.
And now we have the field of music. Kim Campbell, a former elementary music teacher here in this district, enthusiastically recommended Music Styles Bingo.
In Music Styles Bingo, kids identify, describe, and compare various examples of music in different genres. They explore rock, rap, classical, folk, blues, hymns, and Dixieland. When they hear the music, they must recognize the style and then cover the space for it on their bingo card. The recordings are very good quality and very catchy, which is why kids love it so much. It is hard to find the Musical Styles Bingo locally. The best place to order it is online. It costs about $40, or through a catalog from places such as West Music. Their toll-free number is 1-800-397-9378.
Now let's talk about Apples to Apples. This game deals with character, education, and values clarification. It is a family game. Apples to Apples consists only of 2 decks of cards, things and descriptions. Each turn, the current referee selects a description and players try to pick from the cards in their hands the thing that best matches the description. The referee then chooses the thing that appeals to him most and awards the card to the player who played it. The unusual combination of things and descriptions are humorous to the extreme and will quickly have an entire room in an uproar. Once someone has won a predetermined number of cards, he is the winner. It also comes in a junior edition. It is about $20 at most department stores. It's for 4 to 10 players ages 12 and up. Kittanning Junior High long-term substitute teacher Jamie Swingle highly recommends the game Apples to Apples.
A math version of Scrabble is here. Have fun creating equations crossword style with Equate. The equation thinking game, much like Scrabble, the Equate math game will sharpen everyone's math skills from your second grader to your college student. Players earn higher scores using division or fraction titles and landing on premium board positions. It's the perfect gift for your engineer brother or your aspiring mathematician. The cost is about $21 from the Conceptual Math Media. They have a toll-free number at 888-433-2224 and a website at www.conceptualmathmedia.com.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the Scrambled States of America. Have fun learning about the United States in this madcap game of observation and quick reflexes. It's called the Scrambled States of America. Quick!
Whoa.
Find a state that ends with a letter. Now find one that borders Tennessee. Collect cards by matching states to a scramble card, or go the distance and find a state's closest neighbor. Whoever scrambles to match and collect the most states cards wins. Players learn the names, capitals, nicknames, shapes, and positions of the states through a myriad of visual teasers, language riddles, and geography challenges. After playing, you'll see there's more to the 50 states that meets the eye. It's for 2 to 4 players ages 8 and up at www.gameright.com.
Next up, Izzy. Challenging and beautiful, Izzy is never the same puzzle twice and has almost a zillion solutions. Players try to match 64 black and white tiles side to side to build a square. It teaches concepts of pattern, matching, and fractions. It's for ages 8 to adults. It costs $6 from Think Fun. Go to www.thinkfun.com or call their toll-free number of 1-800-468-1864. Thanks to Shelby Moore of West Hills Intermediate for the suggestion. We're going to take a short break now. Please stay tuned to Armstrong School District's Education Today.
And we're back with Armstrong School District's Education Today. I'm Samantha Brocious, and this is Joe Kilmeyer from Ford City High School.
Next, we have 3 suggestions from D. Craig at Elderton Elementary. They are Pharaoh's Phonics, What's New, and Upwards. In Pharaoh's Phonics, spin your way to building better phonics skills with our Pharaoh's Phonics game. Multiple skill levels teach long and short vowels, explore beginning blends, and practice consonants sounds. Players challenge each other to building 3, 4, 5, and 6-letter words. The student with the first completed pyramid wins. For 2 to 4 players, ages 7 to 9, it costs about $22 from the Learning Resources, which can be reached at 1-800-333-8281 or www.learningresources.com.
What's new?
I don't know, you tell me.
No, the game is actually called What's New. That's the 3-letter word race game that spells F-U-N, fun. The object of the game is to spell more 3-letter words than the other players. Up to 36 word starter cards, which have 1 letter provided and 2 blanks, are spread out for everyone to see. Players slide the clever letter getter to magically reveal 2-letter tiles. Kids then must look at these tiles and try to make 3-letter words by filling in the blanks on the word starter cards. The player with the most 3-letter words at the end of the game wins. Building your vocabulary is 3 times more fun with What's New. For 2 to 6 players aged 5 to 8, it costs about $15 from Think Fun at www.thinkfun.com. They also have a toll-free number of 1-800-468-1864 1864.
That does sound fun. Next, we have the game of Upwards. Players must form words on an 8x8 grid. The words may be formed horizontally or vertically on the grid, as in Scrabble, but as the title suggests, the letters may also be stacked so that words may be changed by having letters substituted by stacking, up to a limit of 5. Scoring is also different than Scrabble. There are no letter values. Instead, when a new word is formed, the number of tiles used in that word is counted, and that is the score. A word that is flat with no stacked tiles scores double, but words that count for the most score are those that are used for stacking. For 2 to 4 players, it is by Milton Bradley, so it is available anywhere, and it is about $16.
Don't forget Sudoku, a great stocking stuffer for all ages. Paperback ones are in the book section of department stores for just a couple of bucks. Fill in the grid so that every row, every column, and every 3x3 box contains the digits 1 through 9. That's all there is to it. There's no math involved at all. The grid has numbers, but nothing needs to add up to anything else. You solve the puzzle with reasoning and logic. It's fun, it's challenging, it's addictive. Teacher Hope Neal from Katanning Township Elementary highly recommends it.
Mrs. Neal also recommends Pizza Fraction Fun.
Every kid loves pizza.
Yeah, I love pizza. Time to make a pizza. This clever game teaches fraction concepts and skills using slices of pizza to identify fraction denominations. Children play 7 different games to practice identifying fractions, making fraction equivalents, and performing fraction addition and subtraction by building pizzas. The game includes 13 double-sided pizzas, 1 side shows fractions, and 3 double-sided spinners providing different levels of learning. For the ages 6 to 12, it is made by the Learning Resources Company, which can be reached at 1-800-333-8281 or www.learningresources.com.
This next game, Blockus, is widely acclaimed. Not 1, but 2 of our teachers recommended it. Susan Close of Lenape Elementary School and Darcy Buffone of Katanning Township Elementary say their students love the game of Blockus. It's for ages 5 to 99. Players choose a color and take turns placing the tiles on the board. Tiles of the same color may only touch at their corners. Think carefully and block your opponent at the risk of being blocked. The player with the most tiles in place wins. It's for 2 to 4 players and costs about $29.95 from the Learning Resources Company, which can be reached at 1-800-333-8281 or at www.learningresources.com. And we will be back after this short break.
Before I came to IUP, I had no idea what college would be like or what role I would play or where I'd be in the future. But when I came to IUP, everything changed. I met people who really made me feel like I belonged. I had great classes at a great nationally ranked university. Hi, my name's Megan Miller. I'm a fine arts major, and this is my university.
And we're back. I'm Laura Melanik, and this is Kimberly Stubbs, and both of us go to Fort City High School. Kim, have you ever played Leapfrog?
Yeah, I think we used to play that in kindergarten.
Well, this is a new electronic gaming device for kids ages 4 to 8. It's called Leapfrog 2. Books and stories come to life as children touch the pages with a special magic pencil. These interactive books are narrated by the voices of the beloved characters. Leapfrog also allows children to practice writing words and letters. This is available for about $25 at most department stores or at leapfrog.com.
Do you know how old your brain is? Next, we have a new video game for Nintendo DS. This single-player game is called Brain Age. Everyone can enjoy this video game, which stimulates the brain through a series of reading and math exercises.
For only $20, children and adults can challenge their minds.
Hey, have you read any good books lately?
Actually, I have. Hold on to your brooms because the spellbinding conclusion of J.K. Rowling's hit series is here. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows is sure to be a suspenseful and exciting final novel. This book is available at many department stores for under $20.
Coming up, we have fun for the whole family. If you want to try an old classic, try Twister. Twister is a game of balance, coordination, and stamina. For 2 to 4 players, you can test your physical skills with friends. Ages 6 and up, Twister can be found at department stores near you.
My little cousin has a new game.
Oh, what is it?
It's called VTech. It has almost 100 activities that teach everything from reading, writing, math, and science. This electronic game system is simple to use and very educational. It's for ages 3 to 6, and it's sure to be a hit.
The gifts in this segment have been recommended by the students themselves. They're guaranteed to be a holiday hit.
Well, that about does it for our Armstrong School District recommended educational games. We really saw some great games and saw how much fun they are for the kids. We hope you'll consider getting your family and friends educational presents this holiday season. If you want more information, we have a full list of these and other teacher-recommended holiday gifts on the Armstrong School District website. Check it out. And don't forget chemistry sets, fossil digs, or electronic project labs for some of the older kids. Many thanks to our Armstrong School District teachers who recommended these games and arranged for their students to demonstrate them for us. And a big thank you to Ford City High School's TV production class led by Mrs. Barbara Keller. Today, they were our film crew today. Please join us again next week for another look at the Armstrong School District. For more information about district news and activities, check out our website and have a great week.
You're gonna have so much editing to do, we're sorry.
What is you? We're going to take a short break now. Please stay tuned to America's School District's Education Today.
That's what you just said.